Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of November 1st. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about daylight savings time. Daylight saving time or savings time? But we have a solution to offer. Oh, we do? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Terry, Catherine, who wants to take this one on?
Let this be your warning that Sunday is when it changes.
Okay.
And we were kind of thinking that daylight savings time seems to be the sort of thing that was invented just to screw up parents, to have them make their kids get up later or earlier or completely change their routines and their sleeping habits. And it kind of stinks. So we think that as recompense, perhaps we need to declare a parent savings time that we can implement whenever needed and nobody can dispute it. For example, oh, my kid's late to school. I'm sorry, we're on PST. He's actually early. And if your kid says it's not time to go to bed, oh, look, it's parent savings time. Yes, it is time for bed. So you can make it an hour later, an hour earlier, whatever you want. Whenever you need yourself a 1 hour time warp, parent savings time. It just pops right into effect right there and then.
Wow.
Just for you. This seems fair, right?
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I think we could all use an extra hour here and there. And since everybody else is forcing us to do it one way, we should be able to just kind of have that in our back pocket,
I would like to use it to get an extra hour to myself at the end of the day. You know how you're like, oh, I really should go to bed, but I just want to do one, I just want to watch one show, or I just want to read my book for a little while, or, something. And yet you're like, but I have to go to bed because I have to get up in the morning with my child, or I have to, role model for them that they need to get enough sleep and go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah.
So
nope, just like that, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
you got time.
I would bring that right in.
Yes, I think many of us would like to use that every single day to get an extra hour of sleep.
Yes, that too.
I call it, I can go back to bed for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And never the other way. Oh, please.
Yeah. No.
I could have used that time when in between extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When you're coming home, they've got homework, you've got to give them dinner, they've got to get to their activity. Oh, I just remember being so rushed and overwhelmed.
Yeah.
The schedule. I get that there was a lighting issue for the sports, but most of these facilities had lights anyway. But why did they plan them for so close to dinner time? Or it was always frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
That is rough. That would be a good time to have the extra hour in your pocket.
So many times you can use it.
Oh yeah. An extra hour to in the school day. Remember when you were when you had to do the drop off and pick up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden that pickup hour was creeping up.
Right. You're like, wasn't I just there?
Yeah. Oh, I could. I think every day I would have used that extra hour. I have to head out the door to go back up to the school.
Yeah.
Or if you're waiting somewhere with your kid, like at the doctor or some other place.
The dentist. Ortho.
Yeah. Just, you got there on time for your appointment, but the provider isn't ready. Well, I'll just skip ahead an hour until they are ready. So they don't waste my time.
Oh, that would be glorious. Time spent in waiting rooms was just the bane of my existence as a parent.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the worst, especially since I had a kid who did not wait well. And now I think, do they like let you, is it like a restaurant where they let you just put in your name and then they'll like buzz your phone when they're ready? They should totally do that.
So I think for some things they do. Like I think at, like sort of lab testing and that kind of stuff, I feel like that sometimes happens.
Yeah.
That's true. They do, don't they? They send you a text when they're ready for you.
Because if I could even just gone out in the hall and let my son run back and forth, that probably could have passed some time. But sitting in a chair, and then by the time he got to the doctor, he had absolutely used up every single ounce of his ability to focus and sit. So the doctor would be like, he's out of control. Well, he wasn't an hour ago.
Yeah.
But we digress. If this could involve like not only just the declaring of an extra hour, but like the freezing of everybody else while you enjoy that hour. So you go to the mall and you just declare your special hour, and then, well, I guess you would need people to buy things from. Just leave, credit card information on the counter. Or traffic jams or school pickups. If you could just make all the other people vanish for a little while, so I could get out of my street, that'd be nice. Well, we're starting to like inch into plans for world domination here, but
yeah, being able to warp time is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
But parents need all the tools that they can get in their
certainly
arsenal.
Do. Like to get through one of those uncomfortable family dinners when, extended family dinners where everybody is sort of judging you and your kid and you just really want to be anywhere else. Just, suddenly, oh my gosh, it's time to leave. We're so sorry.
Right. It's bedtime. What is 5 p.m.?
How about getting through all the prep for those events?
Yes.
If you're the one that's hosting or putting it on, or even just if you're responsible for Christmas activities, just zip through that.
Right.
Yes.
You get to the good part.
Or, those concerts where I'm thinking of the all city band concerts at my daughter's school. I think it's the 5th grade band, the middle school band, and the high school band. And it's like there's various different iterations of those. And it's just the most endless night. And you have to sit there because you have to wait for your kid. And after your kid plays, you still have to sit there because it's polite. And everybody comes out again at the end, I think. And it's just, if you could just skip an hour of that, just like, oh, okay, there's my kid. Oh, it's over. Well, look at that. That'd be nice. I mean, good on you, all you student musicians. Yay. But, it's a long evening.
Right.
Circulation issues start to set in at about halfway through the junior high performance. So it would be nice to have some help.
Absolutely.
We're sure that you all are just itching to jump in on this podcast and skip ahead an hour. Are they done yet? I got stuff to do.
That is something handy about podcasts.
Actually, we should talk about whether we would like to have the ability to skip 30 seconds ahead in life, just randomly. Or back 30 seconds.
Yeah. Like you do, that you play the last 10 seconds of your Netflix show because you missed something.
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm sorry. What did you just say? Click.
Yes. Oh my gosh. For conversations. Wouldn't that be awesome if your mind starts to wander and then somebody tells you something important?
Right. Like just
rewind.
And they would never know.
Or you go to that parent teacher conference and the teacher's saying stuff you don't like. You forward.
Skip until like, oh, look, our time is up.
Right. There's all sorts of tech we need as parents. We're going to have to put our heads into this. But for the moment, we're going to skip forward to the end where I say that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about what we do for our kids. And then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.